number, we placed 5th in the top global smartphone in the first quarter, manufacturers in the first quarter of 2016. With our entry into the Philippine market, first with the Vivo Y51 and now the V3 Max, we look forward to sustaining this global momentum by bringing innovative and compelling premium mid-range products to one of the most competitive smartphone markets in Southeast Asia. As the third largest smartphone market in the region, according to IDC, we see an enormous potential in this country, and we are optimistic that our entry into the local market will help foster innovation in the local industry as well. Bringing our products in market also means more options for our Filipino consumers who have very specific needs. Vivo prides itself in taking into consideration what our consumers want and need whenever we develop our products. And we believe it will be a great opportunity for us to learn from Filipino consumers as we strive to bring more products in the near future. The launch of the Vivo V3 Max in the country represents our first major effort in providing Filipino consumers with highly competitive smartphone offerings that embody our dedication to craftsmanship, performance, and innovation. We look forward to even more opportunities to showcase the Vivo brand as more consumers start to know more about us. In turn, Filipinos can look forward to more innovative smartphone offerings in the future. Thank you and have a wonderful afternoon.
Thank you very much, Miss Hazel Bascon, for all that. And of course, she's right, third largest in Southeast Asia. When Filipinos hear about a new smartphone, we know everything that there is to know. So when there's something innovative, when something new comes in, we're very excited. So, let's do this! You guys ready? Let's see what everybody has been calling faster than faster. Please put your attention to the screen. Okay, we're gonna get a better look at it later. Do you see some of those things that we saw? Dual charging. Trust me, when you learn about this dual charging, your mind's gonna be blown away. We've got so many different features. I can't go through them all right now, but you guys can do that later. But right now, what I want to do is, because this is such a momentous occasion for Vivo, let's have our photo opportunity. So, if I can call forward, of course, all of our Vivo executives on stage for a photo opportunity with their V3 Max phones. Okay, so please welcome on stage Vivo Philippines CEO, Mr. Ted Xiong. Vivo Philippines Trade Marketing Director, Ms. Lindsay Guan. Vivo Philippines Vice President, Ms. Hazel Bascon. Vivo Philippines Brand Director, Miss Annie Lim. And Vivo Global Product Director, Mr. Albert Zhu. invite the rest of the Vivo management team to join us on stage for this photo opportunity. Please join us, Vivo Overseas Brand Manager, Mr. Brent Laurie. And Vivo Overseas Product Manager, Mr. Car Huang. Also, Vivo Philippines Product Manager, Mr. Mark Cuevas. And Vivo Philippines Brand Manager, Miss Carmen Yong. Vivo V3 Max, ladies and gentlemen, truly a smartphone that can keep up with our fast lifestyles, making sure that every second counts. Everybody having a round of applause for the Vivo executives that we have on stage. And of course, I'd like to ask the Vivo Philippines Product Manager, Mr. Mark Cuevas, if you could kindly stay with us on stage and talk about the features of this amazing smartphone. So everyone, Mr. Mark Cuevas, let's give him a round of applause.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to our product launch. We are in Vivo. We are very proud to share with you guys something very new and very innovative. And I would like to talk about the Vivo V3 Max as one of our key smartphones for today. And today's topic, I'm going to share with you the key features of the V3 Max. I'm going to talk about the 4GB RAM, the fast fingerprint unlocking system, the big capture in the smartphone. These are just a few of our innovations for the smartphone. But today we're going to share with you some of the features. The 4GB RAM. Guys, when we talk about 4GB RAM, we understand the need for speed. And we understand how consumers actually wanted to experience something that they can always rely and act on fast. Like browsing the internet, opening multiple applications, playing games, watching HD movies. They all wanted that fast. And we understand that requirement. That's why we at Vivo, we wanted to give you this feature as one of our benefits for this phone. So let's watch the short video.
There's not a single person in the world that can keep moving forever without taking a break. Our phones are the same. You keep running more and more and more apps. And then with the ever-increasing amount of apps in the background, you always get this feeling that your phone is just getting slower and slower, no? Doesn't this drive you crazy? So, you clear the cache again and again and again. You turn it off, uninstall apps, even restart your phone. And after all this, it's still slow. Isn't that agonizing? Yes. But Vivo V3 Max is totally different. Its super large 4G RAM gives you a much smoother experience, even if you're running multiple apps over a long period of time. It'll stay super smooth. Smooth. Vivo V3 Max. Faster and faster.
Right. So when we talk about 4GB RAM, we just don't talk about speed, we also talk about smoothness of application. So guys, to demonstrate how smooth and fast the V3 Max is, so when I actually open my phone, I have already opened several applications here in my phone. I've opened the camera app, some game, my message, my social media, a video, even my office, and some albums. So normally, I would not clear all of these applications at one time. Normally, I just leave it like that. But the good part of the 4GB RAM is that it allows me to open or to reopen the app or even play the game that I wanted, even if I just put it on minimized mode. So for example, if I would open a game here, see how smooth it is? Guys, that's how 4GB RAM works. It's really smooth. Okay? So after that, if I just reopen another app, I will just open my Facebook account. It's already there. See? That's the good part about the 4 gig of RAM. It's really that fast. But 4 gig of RAM is not just about 4 gig of RAM. It's a balance of the ecosystem. So what am I talking about here, guys? So 4 gig of RAM plus the Qualcomm Snapdragon processor, which is available in this phone, and of course, our FunTouch OS 2.5, which is basically a perfect combination that gives the right balance for the performance of the smartphone. So this is equals, of course, to the faster and faster. That's why we call it that fast, because it's that fast and that smooth. Right. The next thing that I'm going to demonstrate to you guys is about fingerprint unlocking. So we all talk about security and unlocking your phone, and of course how does a simple mechanism like this affect our daily usage. So guys, let's watch a short video.
There are always things in life that you regret being late for. Like confessing your love, grabbing the last item, or just missing those tickets. Our phones are the same. Their complicated unlocking methods always leaving us one step behind. But Vivo V3 Max is totally different. Rapid fingerprint ID, recognition and unlocking happens in as fast as 0.5 seconds. Oh, and there's also the Trust Zone safety system, completely independent from Android, making accessing your apps, files, and albums faster and more secure. The rapid fingerprint ID is both safe and smooth. So perfect, so fast. It's that fast, that fast, that fast. Vivo V3 Max, faster than faster.
Right? Thank you. So when we talk about faster fingerprint unlocking system, I'm going to talk about 3 major points. The first point is, of course, the function to unlock your phone. The second would be to encrypt your applications or data. And of course, the third usage is to use the fingerprint sensor at the back for your camera usage. So guys, when we talk about fingerprint mechanism, we talk about how fast can you unlock your phone. The mechanism can unlock your phone. So at blank range, at blank screen, if I will unlock my phone from here, okay, 0.5 seconds. Okay. If I would close my phone again and I would turn it on, it's in the unlock stage. If I would unlock it, 0.2 seconds. Okay, that's fast. And the good part is, when we talk about this, it's actually 360 degrees touch recognition. So what do we mean by this? Because of this mechanism, we are allowed to actually place our fingers at any direction and it will unlock the phone. So if I unlock my phone from this direction, normally, I will be able to unlock the phone. Okay? If I would unlock here, from this direction, I will be able to unlock the phone. Any direction from my finger will be able to unlock this phone. So this is a very good point. Go back. Okay. And of course, I will talk about, guys, the camera, which is the quick capture. So play video, please. Okay. Video, please.
Exciting moments in life don't last forever. Like this moment right now, slipping away before you even had a chance to look at it. But Vivo V3 Max is totally different. With its 4G RAM, it boasts a 0.7 second startup time for its quick capture function, so you can always stay one step ahead of the moment. And just like this, Vivo V3 Max is already done shooting, while others are still struggling to start up. In selfie mode, the 8-megapixel front camera will make crystal clear photos. Just one touch, and it's done instantly. It's just that fast, that fast, that fast. Vivo V3 Max, faster than faster.
Okay, so we're very excited to use this in this presentation because we're very proud of how fast our camera is. Okay, highlight the faster and faster mechanism. So, for example, the camera that we use here has a 13 megapixel at the back and of course an 8 megapixel at the front. But more than that, of course, we put a dedicated RAM in our camera application so that we can run faster and smoother. So how to demonstrate this? If I open my camera from this position, okay, see that fast. 0.7 seconds, I have already opened my camera. It's ready to shoot. Okay? And the good part is, if I want to take a picture, and I want it in so many pictures that I want a burst shot, I just press long button here. And it's going to count already. It's counting up to 20 shots already. That's how fast it is. Okay? And the good part here, guys, I can use my finger at the back to take shots. So for example, I'm going to take a selfie. Okay? Right? And I'm going to use this, my finger at the back, to take a selfie. So from here, I've already taken pictures. And I am just happy with that. That's how good it is, guys. Okay? One thing that we highlight, of course, in this technology called camera is the face detection autofocus technology. With this technology, you'll be able to focus on the item that you want to take a picture in just 0.2 seconds. This is how fast it is. Okay. And of course, the Ultra HD mode. Okay? So, as I mentioned earlier, the back camera focuses on, provides a 30 megapixel camera, and of course in the back there's an 8. But when we use the Ultra HD mode, example here, when we kind of camera is focus on this. So if we actually tap on the settings and we focus on the Ultra HD feature, when I take a photo of something, it will multiply times 4. So the 30 megapixel becomes 52, and the 8 at the front becomes 32 megapixel exposure. That's how clear it is. So to demonstrate that, take a look at this picture. This is, from this point of view, this is very similar. But when we focus on the eyes, okay, and we expand them, the 8 megapixel is a little blurry. But the Ultra HD mode becomes very clear. This is very exciting for those who love to take selfies and of course who love to take photos, and know they will surely have a very good photo experience with this feature. And of course, the Smart Split. Okay? So, the Smart Split is very easy to explain because normally when you have a smartphone, we use it for multimedia consumption. And when we do multimedia consumption, I like to watch movies in my big screen, right? So what do I do if something comes up during that moment when I'm so enjoying my experience in watching the movie? So I'm going to show you a short video of how does it work.
So your girlfriend wants you to come shopping, but your friends also want you to hang out. Which do you choose? This is a serious problem. Because you can only do one thing at a time, so you have to choose your girlfriend or your friends. Our phones are the same. When you're watching the game and you suddenly receive a message, you have to quit the app to read it, your phone simply can't run multiple apps or deal with two different things at the same time. But Vivo V3 Max is totally different, with split-screen multitasking and 4G RAM. Let's say you're watching a video and you get a message on WhatsApp. All you need to do is tap once, and boom! One screen splits it in two. So, while you're watching a movie, you can still read and reply.
For example, I'm pretending I enjoy this movie, and I'm waiting for someone. For example, I'm waiting for someone there. So if I press that, it will appear, the message. So the good part is, it says here in the message, please go back to the presentation. I didn't go back here. But let me demonstrate here. You can actually reply. Or you can use this vertical item mode. Still you're watching the movie. So that's really something that I really enjoy using. Because if I want to enjoy the moment, I don't want to stop and just answer a message. I can do it at the same time. So guys, these are the basic features that we will highlight and share with you this afternoon. Thank you everyone for listening.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mark, that was amazing. It was wonderful. There's so many different features that I want to know about, I want to learn about. I'm sure I can do that later at our demo, but right now there was one thing that really sparked my interest, and it was the Fun Touch. The Fun Touch OS 2.5. Did you guys hear that earlier in the beginning, right? He was, Sir Mark was saying something about that was what made this faster than faster. So let's learn about this. I hear that there is someone who will feed our curiosity and it'll help us understand better the Fun Touch OS 2.5. I would like to call on Vivo Overseas Product Manager, Mr. Kar Kwong.
Hello. Thank you, Chris. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you? Thanks. I hope you enjoy today's event. And my name is Kar. I'm from the Fun Touch OS product team. It has been a great honor for me to share with you a little bit more about Fun Touch OS and what it is all about. Fun Touch OS, as the name suggests, is a simple, fun and smart operating system. Fun Touch OS offers intuitive user operation on smartphone and is really simple to use, fun to interact with, and smart enough to offer the best user experience to the user. And allow me to brief you a little bit more about Fun Touch OS. So, as you might already know, Fun Touch OS is a deeply customized Android operating system. It was launched on 28 December of 2013, and up to date now we have more than 50 million of users from all over the world. So, what other features does Fun Touch OS really offer to the user? First of all, Fun Touch OS provides simple and fast smartphone operation and of course interface to the user. Just to show you a few examples of simple and fast operation, let us go through this feature very briefly, and we start with Quick Control Center. So, Quick Control Center, as you can see on the screen, the recent task, brightness control, and quick switches like Wi-Fi switch, Bluetooth switch, or even GPS switch are being grouped and placed together for quick access for the user. As you can see, the interface is as simple as ABC and really easy to access from any screen from your phone. Smart Quick, a feature where you'll be able to launch your application quickly even your screen is turned off. Well, it's easy to use. Just draw the gesture. For example, draw it and like we have on the screen right now, just draw it and then the music player will be launched without the need of turning on your screen first. It is simple and fast to access your favorite application with a single operation. This is what we call faster than faster. And one-handed operation. As you all know, most of the phones are getting bigger right now, and this is a real problem for those who have a not so big hand. But please don't worry. At Vivo, we got you covered. We introduce you one-hand operation, where you'll be able to minimize your screen to an accessible size as and when you need it. As I mentioned earlier, Fun Touch OS is not only simple to use, it is actually a fun system to interact with, by viewing different fun stuff and unique visual presentation in Fun Touch OS so that users will never get boring when using our system. For example, iTeam. With iTeam, where users will be able to download various theme, wallpaper, lock screen from this application and apply it accordingly. Your desktop will never be the same, and the user can change it as and when they want a new look on their screen. As for the camera, it's another unique feature that we have that will offer totally unique user experience to our user. Face Beauty, for example, is a feature that everyone's love to use when they are taking selfie, but we take it to another level. Our Face Beauty will be able to detect your gender and beautify you accordingly. So, in simple words, our Face Beauty will make the best of you even better. Where the other camera features like filter and watermark effect will make your photo even more personalized and fun to share with a friend. And I believe most of you will face this problem. You have an extremely long chat that you need to send to someone else, but it's long. And the normal screenshot will require you to capture the screen by screen. So it's really annoying and quite troublesome. But at Vivo, we have a solution for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I introduce you Super Capture. So you'll be able, with Super Capture, you'll be able to put all your screen long chat into a single image, which will definitely make your sharing simple, fast, and fun. Of course, we have talked about the simple operation and the fun thing about FunTouchOS, but as a smartphone, as a namesake, the smartphone got to be smart enough to offer the best user experience to the user in their daily life. So, in FunTouchOS, we have built in an application called iManager, which will make sure our users have the best user experience with Vivo phone every day. iManager has 6 major features. iManager has 6 major features which will help our user to monitor the phone status from time to time, cleaning all the mess in your phone, and then manage authorization of application, power management, and even secure privacy so that your secret is safe with you. With iManager, you can rest assured that your phone will be always at the best status. Last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to play a short video about FunTouchOS, and with that, I end my presentation. Thank you.
There we go. Okay. I want to say thank you again to Mr. Clark for his presentation and telling us more about, of course, the FunTouchOS 2.5. It looks like a lot of fun, right? And if you guys are interested in getting a well-maintained second-hand phone, see me at outside. All right. Oh, there we go. Okay. Did you guys hear me in the back earlier? You guys hear me? Okay, good, good. Now that you've seen all of the fun features, we have another announcement. This is probably the most anticipated announcement of the presentation. So, without further ado, please let me welcome back on stage Miss Hazel Bascon to announce the availability of the V3 Max.
Again, thank you everyone for coming. We're grateful that you're as excited as we are with the arrival of the V3 Max. We're very proud to present the premium mid-range smartphone packed with flagship level features and performance to the Filipino consumers. We promise all these features in very competitive price. The Vivo V3 Max will be available at major retailers for $16,990 and will come with a Vivo selfie stick, Vivo stand ring, and a Vivo tumbler until supplies last. Today, we're also opening pre-orders for Metro Manila consumers. They can get a free pair of Vivo headphones for every pre-order in major Vivo retailer in NCR. The V3 Max will be available in store on May 21. Again, thank you for sharing the excitement with Vivo, and we hope you had a great afternoon with us.
Thank you very much, Miss Hazel. Okay. So, this is the best part of the show. Who wants to win some prizes? From Vivo! Okay, this is a game. We're going to play a game. It's a very simple and quick game. What we have done just now, okay, we have posted on the Vivo Philippines Facebook page 3 questions. All you have to do is answer only one question, and we're looking for the first 5 correct answers. Now let me make this clear. There will be one post with all 3 questions. You only have to choose one question to answer correctly. And for your answer, to post your answer, just write the name of, the number of the question and the answer. You guys got that? Write the number of the question and the answer. Here we go. Ready, everyone? You see the Facebook page right here, Vivo Philippines Official. Go! Come on! First 5. Who will get a prize from Vivo? Can I join? Can I try, please? Okay, everyone is on their phones, on their tablets, on their laptops. Vivo Philippines Official Facebook page, okay? Check it out. Choose only one of the 3 questions and post your answer to that question. Don't forget to indicate which question you are answering. Okay, we're looking for the first 5 correct answers. Who is going to get it right? Who is going to get a prize? I wonder. If you haven't found the questions yet, let me tell you what those questions are. Okay, question number 1 is, what is the tagline of Vivo? Question number 2, give one of the unique features of the Vivo V3 Max smartphone. And question number 3 is, what is the name of the operating system in the Vivo V3 Max smartphone? What is the name of that operating system? It sounds like a lot of fun. I wonder. Remember, it's the tagline of Vivo, alright? Don't get confused. The tagline of Vivo. Okay, let's see, do we have 5 correct answers? Remember, you only have to answer one of the questions. One of the questions. Here's question number 2. Give one of the unique features of the Vivo V3 Max smartphone. It's up on the screen. It looks like we've got a number of people putting their phones down. I think they've answered. Now we're just looking for the first 5 correct answers. It's got to be correct, of course. If you guys notice, my friend back there, he's called Little V. The small guy in the corner. You might not see him if you look at the back of the room. His name is Little V. He visits the house sometimes. He has to come down so he can get to the door. Doesn't fit. Do we have the first 5? Get a selfie with Little V later, and don't forget, of course, our hashtags. When you're posting for this event, our hashtag Vivo V3 Max PH launch. The other hashtag is, of course, hashtag faster than faster. What's next for that? Is it faster? No? Maybe, actually. Maybe. All right. While you guys are waiting or thinking or answering, let me tell you what the prize is going to be. It's going to be, of course, a V3 Max. Yes. We are giving out 5, correct? 5 V3 Maxes. So we're looking for the first, yeah, that's right, we're looking for the first 5 correct answers. Answering my own questions here. I am sorry, 4. No, just kidding. Just kidding. 5. Okay. And of course, I want to say congratulations and welcome to Vivo, to the Philippines, of course. What a great way to start with a V3 Max. I actually did a little homework before today. Saw some of the features. Again, the 4 GB RAM, the Fun Touch, the Snapdragon 1.8 gigahertz. Oh my gosh! And the split screen. That is an amazing feature. I love the split screen. It's splitting my words. It's that amazing. Okay. I want to make this clear as well. I'm sorry I didn't mention this earlier, but this is only for our media and bloggers, alright? I am a blogger starting yesterday. Media and bloggers only, please, for the competition. What are the other features I was talking about? I think, what is that? The double charging makes it really fast. One of the reviews I was actually looking at about this phone, quick charge. Okay, so I think it charges under 2 hours. Is that right? Something like that. 50% in 30 minutes. My gosh, you know when you're in a bind and you need the quick charge. You know how amazing 30 minutes of charging can do. Actually, sometimes you don't. Excuse me? With